And now the whole internet knows that you like to sit in dead bug position and get your ate, and that you like to get really, really aggressive.
Bro, I did not know this. How do we know this? How do we know this, bro? Where is this information?
5 stars.
Today we got Shannon Sharpe just lost everything. ... By old Meezy. I ain't gonna lie, I don't got too much insight on this little Shannon Sharpe situation because I just don't really pay too much attention to it. I heard a little something, don't really remember that much. Just know it's something to do with a 19-year-old girl, I think. And I mean, in some type of court case. I really don't even know all the details for real, bro. But this lost everything. Not looking too sharp right now. Make sure y'all like the video, leave a comment, all that free. Let's get into it.
If only Shannon Sharpe could keep it in his pants. It seems like just yesterday, Shannon Sharpe was accused of doing essay and grape to an OnlyFans model, and that she was seeking damages in the amounts of $50 million. Damn. Now, a lot of people were suspicious because this came...
Nigga graped? Like... What's the context behind this?
After a recent claim of Shannon Sharpe being supposedly or reportedly demanding upwards of $100 million in his neck.
Okay, hold on. Let's play this back. I wasn't paying attention. Y'all probably was, but I wasn't even zoned in all the way.
Like just yesterday, Shannon Sharpe was accused of doing essay and grape to an OnlyFans model, and that she was seeking damages in the amounts of $50 million. Now, a lot of people were suspicious because this came after a recent claim of Shannon Sharpe being supposedly or reportedly demanding upwards of $100 million in his next contract from ESPN or the Volume or whoever he was seeking this contract from. So it seemed quite timely for something like this to come out. There's more and more.
That contract probably gone. You know what I'm saying? Even if he did get it, that's half of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that, but man, you probably not even getting $100 million because that deal probably I ain't gonna lie.
More time passed. From my personal perspective, Shannon Sharpe did not handle the situation correctly. He exposed himself more and more and really should have settled things behind closed doors. Now I'll go back and recap in a little bit, but ultimately this decision and court case came to a settlement in which Shannon Sharpe and the 20-year-old came to some sort of agreement that Shannon Sharpe would have to pay an undisclosed amount of money. Tony Busby, the lawyer for the 20-year-old, wrote out on Twitter on April 20th, 2025, the Busby law firm filed a complaint in Nevada making several allegations against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of our client. Both sides acknowledge a long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship. After protracted and respectful negotiations, I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon solution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. Now, I know that people are going to read that as, hey, Shannon Sharpe didn't do anything. They say it's long-term consensual, but tumultuous just means that they were arguing and fighting and stuff like that, but that's not how I personally read it. This is a way to fence it, to be quite honest with you. Hey, some stuff was done, some stuff wasn't done. We can at least acknowledge that it's a relationship. Why? Because I need to clear my name so I can go back to working. Shannon thought that he would be heading into this case with the expectation that he would be back first day of training camp, but ESPN shut that down quick as hell yesterday by letting go of Shannon.
Sued? Because they did just say the lawsuit was, what the fuck, excused or just, I forgot. Fuck. Gotta go back and look, bro.
Stuff like that, but that's not how I respectful negotiations. I'm pleased to announce that we have reached.
They said the lawsuit was dismissed.
We can at least acknowledge
like he's not getting sued.
Relationship. Why? Because I need to clear my name so I can go back to working. Shannon thought that he would be heading into this case with the expectation that he would be back first day of training camp, but ESPN shut that down quick as hell yesterday by letting go of Shannon Sharpe.
I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I said this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for, and unfortunately, you know,
that's fucked up. If he actually thought he was finna go back on you, what the fuck? If he actually thought he was finna get back on ESPN, bro, that's fucked up, bro. Because the fact that them niggas was just sitting there watching and just waiting, and this nigga like, oh yeah, I'm clean, y'all, I'm good. And they're like, oh yeah, you good? Yeah, you're fired, nigga. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, damn.
Happened.
They basically were just waiting on everything to clear up. And the whole time while everything playing out, they knew they was gonna fire your ass.
That way. And so as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first 2 brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and this is what the headline's gonna be. Who is
Shannon Sharpe's brothers? Like, I don't know. Do I know his brothers or not?
Next couple of days.
Like, do y'all know his brothers?
Bro, again, I know you told me this.
I don't be watching no sports or nothing game.
I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner.
Dang, man. Makes you almost want to call your brother. Now, I will say on a personal level, that is probably a little messed up. ESPN could, at least respect that or come to the conclusion to wait until Monday. I don't know if Monday would have made any sort of difference. I don't think anybody was looking to see if Shannon Sharpe was going to be there, not going to be there. I don't know why they just didn't wait till Monday. Maybe they wanted to add more insult to injury. But ultimately, if that's the bed that you made, you got to lay in it. That's my grandma's analogy for you, Shannon Sharpe.
Hey, man. I mean, you allegedly out here raping people, gang. I mean, I can't get behind that, bro. I can't defend that, but damn.
While I wish that they would have respected,
my motherfucker ain't like field, gang. Hold on, y'all. We having technical difficulties. I might not even cut this shit out. I ain't gonna lie. Come on. Alright. We gravy.
Honestly, hey, they have the right to do stuff as they see fit. And just to add some more salt to the wound that is the situation that involves Shannon Sharpe, Gabrielle Zuniga, the woman in question, the 20-year-old OnlyFans model, released her own version of a statement saying that, and I quote, "Today I have decided to retire from OF. This is after the settlement. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share."
Damn, so she must have got that 50 million and was like, fuck this OnlyFans shit. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? She straight retired. This nigga just retired his bitch. My fault.
Be excited for this next chapter. Word. I love you all forever and ever. There's a big lesson in all of this right here. First and foremost, we won't know what happened behind those closed doors. Some of the stuff that Shannon Sharpe was saying in those text messages makes me think that he was a kinky freak monster. He was into race play. I don't know if people remember the text messages about the big black.
Damn, can I even show this on screen for too long, bro? Damn, I gotta read this shit in my own time.
Play. I don't know if people remember the text message.
I'm not gonna lie, gang. I was not keeping up with this shit, bro. I was not keeping up with this shit. So y'all probably hip on this shit. This is new to me. I ain't never seen this. Who was saying this shit? I don't even want to read this shit, gang. I mean, I don't want to read it out loud.
Just about the big black baby and talking about how he was going to choke that young woman. There is a possibility that he did these horrible and damning things. But what I took from this is like one of the biggest and fastest ways to ruin a career, a name, and a legacy the fast way. Shannon Sharpe was on a meteoric rise, but ever since this situation came out, and not so much of the situation, more so the way he handled the situation, I think he went about it totally wrong, and it did more damage to his name.
Family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men.
I don't know why I can't take this nigga serious, bro. As serious as this nigga is, bro, this nigga is so serious. His name is literally Shannon Sharpe. He the most serious nigga ever. Like, I don't know why I can't take this nigga serious. He just, I don't know, bro. He just seems so, like, rehearsed.
Oh, no. And from the heart, this is a shakedown.
Hey man, shout out Shannon Sharpe, man.
Transparent and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty.
He kind of just remind me like a Boondocks character, but I don't know if that's racist. I'm black, nigga, like, but this nigga just, I don't know, like the way he talking just remind me of like a Boondocks scene or something, bro. The way his lips and his teeth move.
A sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
He got like a cartoon character.
That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself.
Maybe it's just me. When Shannon Sharpe said that part about how he would drop the whole 10-minute sex tape, I thought, man, this guy has a problem. He is a sexual
deviant. I gotta start listening, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I'm sorry, but I'm so fucking sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at how this nigga look and talking this shit. I'm not even listening to what he just said. Hold on, gang.
Colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm gonna be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself.
Maybe it's just me.
I wonder what the conversation's looking like behind the scenes. Like these niggas on the phone, like, hey nigga, I'm finna release this video. Like on some Netflix original shit. Like they on, you know what I'm saying?
Sharpe said that part about how he would drop the whole 10-minute sex tape. I thought, man, this guy has a problem. He is a sexual deviant. Now, for those that aren't informed, keep in mind, Tony Busby never said that he was going to drop any sex tape of the sort. This was just something that Shannon had kind of concocted.
I don't know who Tony Busby is either.
Display his freak nasty nature. We've seen that before when he accidentally
nigga said freak nasty nature.
And we also saw it displayed in the text messages referencing making big black monkey gorilla baby. Like it seemed like Shannon Sharpe was into race play, and I know most people also didn't pick this up, but there were documentations that came out from the court hearing that found out that Shannon Sharpe likes to get his B-star pressed on with his feet in the air, and I don't have any
so fucking pissed if I wasn't recording. Let me just not even think
problem
about
with any of that, but I just feel like all of this could have been avoided. When I first talked about this, I said, hey Shannon, you should just probably just shut up. You should probably shut up. You know what you did, and you should have went with the settlement in the first place. Maybe you felt like you could do this, but all this public dirt that you're doing, it doesn't do anything for you. It's not going to make you look better in the light, and it may suck that ultimately this situation got misconstrued, or if you did do the things that you did to this woman, you know, of course justice should be served, but no matter what, is the juice worth the squeeze? And here we are today where you had to pay millions in lawyer fees, you had to pay and retire this OnlyFans model, you got fired from your big time.
Retired this bitch. I be hearing these OnlyFans models be making a lot of money. Like she probably could have been retired for real. She played her cards right. I don't know who, like how popular she was on there, how much money she was making. But damn, you just 50 million is also crazy too. Like if you already making hundreds of thousands a month, and then on top of that you just get a fat ass 50 million. Yeah, I'm done. Whatever I'm doing, I'm done. Oh,
job on ESPN.
Whatever projects I'm working on is over.
And where they have clean house of pretty much all sports media people outside of Stephen A. Smith and Pat McAfee. Like you were sitting there third in line. I just don't know if all of this was worth it. And now the whole internet knows that you like to sit in dead bug position and get your booty ate, and that you like to get really, really aggressive.
Bro, I did not know that shit. I told y'all niggas I don't keep up with this, bro. How do we know this? How do we know this shit, bro? Where is this information at?
You like to sit in dead bug position and get your booty ate, and that you like to get really, really aggressive with women.
This the worst shit to be exposed
coming to LA tomorrow?
Bro.
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay.
He just called her daddy?
What?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public.
Okay.
Big black guy chokes small white woman.
If that brother has a
this nigga tripping. Bro, this straight my first reaction to this shit. I don't like. I feel like I could have swore I seen a few videos about this shit. Like I said, I probably didn't pay attention. I probably just had the video playing in the background type shit. I straight never heard this. What the fuck?
Fetish, if I ever seen one.
Over $10 million.
I used to think Shannon Sharpe was like a nice, sharp, respectable nigga. Like, it's crazy that niggas be behind the scenes.
He didn't offer to settle this case in any type of guilt or innocence.
This nigga got a potato head. Damn, he probably a nice person. I'm sorry, but damn, you got a potato
framework.
Head, boy.
If I'm going to be honest, in a very real way, Shannon settled this case for you. You say for me, well, what do you mean by that, Lee? Listen, the only reason Shannon makes any money at all is because of you and how you feel about him, how you judge him, what light you see him in. The only reason that Shannon makes any money is because you exist and you have money, and so companies want to get in front of you. These companies feel like you hold Shannon Sharpe in a certain esteem and you watch Shannon Sharpe, so they want to use Shannon Sharpe to get in front of you.
What the lead attorney said there, in my opinion, is 1,000% true. Shouts out to the lead attorney. See, what I was saying about Shannon Sharpe in the beginning is that I don't know why he took this to court. I don't know why he tried to fight this. Because ultimately, when you play the court of public opinion game, there's a couple of different things that happen. One, you are subjected to a new level of criticism that probably never existed before. People were starting to dig up Shannon Sharpe's past, which I'll go into in a minute here.
Just knowing that you said that shit on the phone, just knowing that all this shit gonna come out, even if I know I didn't do nothing wrong, I wouldn't even, I just knowing who I am, I'm Shannon motherfucking Sharpe. I don't want none of this coming out to the world to see. If I, you know what I'm saying? So even if I know I didn't commit a crime, I don't even want to give too much energy to this shit because it's just gonna, that's embarrassing, bro. That's all I gotta say.
And it exposed some of the things that he said on his platform, or some of the things that he did in his past, or just the contradictory nature of his advice for some of the young athletes that made him seem like a hypocrite in the light. A la Joey Swole, to be honest with you. 2, your personal effects are going to be put on blast. Again, nobody needed to know these text messages. Nobody needed to know those phone conversations. And for damn sure, nobody needed to hear the image of Shannon Sharpe with his feet facing the ceilings as he was having a tongue pressed against his beast.
I know this nigga not about to show that. Cause I didn't see that either.
10-minute video, Shannon? Your balloon not getting played with? You wanted us to see all that? We didn't need to see all that in order to understand the severity or the picture or the full scope of what was going on. Why would you want us to see that? And number 3, and at the end of the day, the court of public opinion does not matter. I personally believe this to be true. The only thing that you're gonna do is fuel fires out there, but if you just let it rest, then ultimately the conversations will die off. Most people watching this video totally even forgot about Shannon Sharpe in the situation, and life just continued on. But now, because he kept fueling the fire, people were able to go online and make criticisms about how I
just said he giving too much energy to this shit, but I would have just left this shit alone. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't know about, like, if I put it in that words, like leave it alone, but this nigga, the fact that he took it to court, I don't know, like, unless he know, okay, I ain't do nothing wrong, so I gotta fight for my innocence type shit. But if you know you did some wrong shit, bro, nigga, you just making it worse for yourself.
$25K per cheek for this
like, you know you said that shit on the phone.
Woman, but couldn't even put up more than 30 bands for his daughter's wedding.
Hey, my daughter's a budget. You got a budget. I don't get whatever you do after that.
What number? I mean, I don't want to be in your business, but what number you said?
30,000.
Okay, so you can have a wedding with 30,000.
I don't know what you can have. I ain't the one getting married. I don't give a damn. hey, y'all from the South, y'all know about that fried catfish and spaghetti plate? Hey, I know somebody hooked that thing right on up. What they charge by the plate? $10.50 a head. Spaghetti, fried catfish, a piece of cornbread, and a styrofoam cup of sweet tea. That's all you get.
And now, granted, it is Shannon's money. He can do whatever he pleases. But now we as the public can criticize you for your decision making, especially because you have in the past said that something that you regret or wish you had done in your earlier days was be a better father. You have the opportunity now by putting up more than 30,000 for those daughters, but you would rather put up 25K per cheek on somebody that you hope to call you daddy.
I was sure finna say, like, damn, y'all mad at this nigga for putting up 30K for a wedding? Like, damn. But okay, what am I missing?
You would rather put up $25K per cheek on somebody that you hope to call you daddy in a sexual way. Like that is a bad look.
This nigga is going out sad, bro. I straight look at this nigga so different now, bro. I straight used to like think this nigga was so cool. I don't even know Shannon Sharpe. I just was like, this nigga a cool looking nigga. Like he a cool, sharp nigga. Like you gotta respect this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, he's saying some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? He just seems like a cool character, even though I don't know much about his background or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But damn, finding out all this.
Everybody wants Zion to get in shape except Zion. Everybody
like,
wants
somebody
Zion
gotta be out to get this nigga.
have
Somebody gotta be trying to tear this nigga down.
So how can I want something? How can the team want something more for him than he wants it for himself? Right. That's why they put it in his contract. Look at it, got it in his contract that he has to hit weight clauses because they know him.
Unc said something extremely powerful there. Why should I want better for him if he doesn't want better for himself? Well, Unc, I guess we're all on the same page as you. You criticize Zion for not having discipline, but this is a situation in which you lacked sexual discipline, clear as day. Set up or not, you dealing with this young woman could only be a bad knock on your image. And it would be different too if this was your first situation, but Shannon Sharpe also had another situation back in 2012, I believe, with a lady at CBS. I'm telling you, it's a little hard to have any sort of sympathy for
fucking stopped. This nigga is a repeat offender,
Sharpe,
bro.
Especially because he made this exact bet. Now, will he ultimately be okay? Yeah, for sure. We're talking about multimillionaires here who have had great and long careers. But you were pillow talking about how much money you was making with this young woman. I mean, you were answering these questions and got comfortable on the phone, even though to a lot of people it sounded like you was recording. You was saying all these crazy things about athletes, how they need to be more disciplined and take things more seriously, how your daughters can't have all this budget for their wedding, and in the same breath you were spending $25K per butt cheek for some milk pancakes. I don't know why or how anybody.
If you got it, nigga, if you got it, you got it. Just because he gonna pay $25K per cheek don't mean that don't mean he not gonna spend the $30K on the wedding. You feel me? Like, damn.
Everybody should have sympathy for
let the nigga spend his money how he want to spend his money.
Men lacking sexual
discipline ain't illegal.
Has always been.
Damn, is that illegal? I don't know.
And he is just another person. And what's crazy is because he's talked about athletes, he's been around athletes where the shtick is, or the story is, hey, protect yourself from women that are, you know, up to no good for you. But he didn't do that himself. He probably should have listened to Monique's advice and got him a big old girl, a fat girl, an older woman, and just settled down. He probably would have not been in this type of situation right now.
For this dating thing, because it's Mo, is different now than when you and I.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
But you tried to say what you tried to say. Mo,
I'm looking right at you. I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel.
She's trying to do that for bro. I ain't gonna lie. She's basically describing herself right now. She won't, bro. I don't know who this woman is, Shannon Sharpe, but you shoot your shot, man. You know what I'm saying? Spin the block on that. This more your cup of tea. This more your speed type shit. But anyway, man, what y'all think about the video, man? What y'all think about this whole situation? Be sure to leave a comment down below. Like the video. We out.